I would like everybody to know that Kigali is the cleanest city in the world.
I used to tell my mom I would be a poultry farmer, a great poultry farmer in Africa.
I want people to know that before the world, everything was creativity. Even God started by creating. When you hear Africa, you hear all these bad things inspired by Africa, Rwanda, rebuilding itself in a very good, positive way.
It's undeniable that I'm in one of the cleanest, most organized cities in Africa, and that's Kigali, which can be attributed to not only a strong sense of national pride, but also the hard work of people like Sheila, who not only works as a senior traffic engineer, but also happens to be a former FAWE student and current mentor. So if you talk about the work that you're doing, which is very important, I think, to have women like yourself in engineering because of representation. I think it's powerful. Even just to see a woman, you start saying, oh wait, yes, that's a space for me as well as another African woman. So tell me a bit about the work that you do.
So my background is in civil engineering, and I have been doing road construction, transport planning, road maintenance, but currently we are now, I'm now coordinating projects that are in the area of urban mobility improvement. And we also have projects that are into informal settlement upgrading. So I coordinate a lot of projects that are in the area of civil engineering or urban planning. So I also feel like if people see you in such a position, they'll be inspired and say, yeah, that's my space too. So I think you're right when you say that when people see you in certain spaces, they feel encouraged. Yeah. So, yeah, I would take this opportunity to encourage a lot of young women to do engineering, all kinds of engineering, because we need more engineers in this field, especially in the transport field. We do not have a lot of representation. So I would encourage them to do a lot of transport studies, transport courses, urban planning, civil engineering. And yeah, because we know that the more we have more women in this area, then the more development we have. Because as you know, the Rwandan population, the biggest portion is women. So if we do not educate women and then encourage them to be in those kinds of positions, we will still be low at the workforce level. So the more we encourage men, the more we should encourage women as well.
Yeah. And so hearing the things that you're working on, I feel like I should also give you your flowers about just how organized, clean, and very planned out Kigali is. It's hard not to notice that, you know? And so what are some of your, when you hear stories about Kigali or stories about Rwanda, what do you wish people would know more about this wonderful, clean, beautiful place you call home?
Yeah, I'm actually, I would say I'm proud to be part of this development because people will always say Kigali is very clean, Kigali is very organized. Yeah, I think we are the busiest institution, I would say, in this city because we want everything to be perfect for everybody. So I would like everybody to know that Kigali is the cleanest city in the world. Yeah, I know we may not be ranking the first, but we have ambitious goals to be clean, to be sustainable in all aspects.
I think for sure we can say the list of cities in East Africa, I can say you're at number one. Yeah. In terms of cleanliness, yeah?
Cleanliness. At some point, we had the second position in Africa. But I do not know right now what position we are at.
Yeah.
But I know we are very ambitious and we want to do more.
Yeah. And have you experienced any mentorship yourself? And how has it helped you?
I would say yes, maybe not in a very structured way, but we had a lot of mentorship at FAWE. We had sessions with older women who were in engineering, who were in political positions, and they used to come and spare time and talk to us about life, talk to us about career guidance, and it really inspired us. Yeah, it inspired us, and to us at that time, it didn't sound like a mentorship, but it really helped us grow, wanting to be like most of them.
Yeah.
And to me, that is mentorship. It doesn't have to have a structure, yeah. As long as people come, talk to you and encourage you, show you the possibilities, then you can be inspired from their stories.
I love that you talked about that. It's a two-way traffic.
Yeah.
That your mentees ended up teaching you things as well. What are some of the things that they taught you?
Okay, I actually got to know that making an impact does not require you to be like a very outspoken person, knowing how to do good public speaking. You know, you just have to be available. So I also learned so much about self-awareness. I got to know what is it that I need, what is it that I should give, and all those things come because you have just taken a step to be helpful to somebody else.
I echo what Sheila said, that making an impact can still be done even when you're soft-spoken. A testament to this is Phiona, who, although soft-spoken, is changing the lives of women and youth in her community. We're in Kigali now, but is this where you're from, in Rwanda?
I have born in Nyagatare district. It's a bit far from Kigali, but I've been raised in Kigali. Yeah.
So did you go to like your primary school in Kigali?
You know, it's in that district, Nyagatare district, but in the secondary and the university, it's in Kigali.
In Kigali. How is life in Nyagatare? Did I say it right?
Yes.
How is life like there when you lived there?
Okay, it's rural area, but very cool, good. Nature, its nature is very good compared to the Kigali, and it's very good area.
Yeah.
To me, it's good.
And so when you were going to school, how was it like? Were you enjoying school? Was it easy for you to get everything you need to go to school?
In primary school and secondary, it was struggle for me to have scholastic materials, have school fees at time. But thank God I met MasterCard because they supported me from senior 4 to university.
And how did you hear about the scholarship?
I had it from my mentor in the school because I was a best performer. They called me. We was in holidays.
Yeah.
We were in holidays, so they called me that there's opportunity here. You can try it out. That's when I tried to apply. Fortunately, I've been selected.
And when you were applying, what were you and like your family, your parents, were you thinking, okay, we might get it?
No, we had no hope.
Yeah.
Because it was first time for that opportunity to be in our school.
Yeah.
So we just tried. We tried so that we can get it, but we had no hope because it was the first time for the MasterCard to work in that district.
In the district.
And that school.
And so when did you hear that you had gotten the scholarship?
I remember that day I was very excited because to me, I liked school and it was very hard and struggling to be at school at time because of lack of different things. But when I heard that MasterCard selected me, it was the first day I laughed. At the very first time I called my mom, I told her MasterCard has selected me. She was very happy, because it was our player. We used to say, if this happened, God, it's God's hope for me to back to school.
And so at this point, when you're getting this scholarship, what are your dreams? What do you want to study? Who do you want to become career-wise?
I was very passionate about to be a poultry farmer,
Okay.
but I wasn't having that guidance or career. I didn't know how it goes like.
Yeah.
But I was very passionate. I used to tell my mom I would be a poultry farmer, a great poultry farmer in Africa. But they laughed because it was new, and it's you can hear it. It's career that is very not preferable to everyone.
Yeah.
But I liked it, and I thank God now I'm a poultry farmer.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Okay. What comes next? Which school do you go to?
I went in FAWE Girls School. It was the best school in that time. It was even my favorite school. I applied it before, but we thought that they pay much money. But at the time MasterCard selected me, I felt very comfortable to learn that school because I was very being supported.
What did you like about FAWE?
It was single school, very organized, and they performed very well at that time.
And then now when you finish, you need to figure out which university you're going to. So you finished, did you still remain number one?
Yes, I was in top 5.
So did you have like a dream university?
Yes, but according to my course, to my passionate course, the university I dreamed, it was not having that course of agriculture. So I had to love the university that have my course better than loving university, which I love, but don't have that course.
So which university did you learn to love?
It's in Uganda.
Oh, is it Makerere?
Yes, Makerere University. Because my auntie was there, and she always tell me it's very good university, very good. So I got to like that university. But the in Rwanda, agriculture course was in the Huye district in the Butare.
Wow, how far is that from here?
It's like 60 kilometers.
Okay, so that's where you ended up going to?
Yes.
And how was that experience?
Was very good because it was my passionate course. I enjoyed it very much.
And how did you perform?
I performed very well
Yeah.
because it was something I'm passionate, and the environment in university was not stressing because I was on the scholarship, being supported in everything. I enjoyed.
And so when you leave, because now you're a poultry farmer, so when you leave university, what happens in the space between graduating and the poultry farmer we're sitting with today?
What happened, I started my business in level 2. So in level 2, that's when there is program called Scholars Entrepreneurship Fund in MasterCard. So that program came in and I applied. They selected me. They gave me fund of $5,000. That's the capital I started with in second level in that poultry farming.
So this is, second level is like your second year in university.
Second year in university.
You now already had a business.
Yes.
So what was the business called and what was the business about?
My business was about poultry farming, as I said. But in poultry farming, my vision or my dream was to not be a normal poultry farmer. I was just to be someone to help my community as a give back, because I recall who I was before MasterCard supported me. So I just wanted to poultry farm, but engage something that can help others as initiative of giving feedback to community.
So your business starts, so even when you graduate, you already have your business running. It was doing well.
Yes, I still have that business after graduation, and it is doing well. It is also impacting many lives of youth. That's what I'm very appreciative to that support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how does it work? Do you employ the youth, or how does the business help the youth and contribute to development?
I do poultry farm. In that poultry farming, there is a project called Women Empowerment Initiative. In that initiative, we used to train women and youth that are school dropouts, things like product making. Product making includes like how to make liquid soap, how to make snacks, different snacks, cakes, so that it can help them to make small business for them to make money. That's how I engage women and youth.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so that's what you're doing even now. That's the business you're doing.
Yes.
And you started that in second year.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So I brought you here today for us to take a break from poultry and business and how hectic it can be. It can be challenging sometimes. Yeah?
Yes, yes.
And to just relax by trying to paint. Are you good at drawing and painting?
I'm not good, but I like it.
Okay, neither am I. We're going to try and draw this painting and we will see who comes as close to this as possible. Let me try and hold it like a professional. How is it going for Phiona?
It's just
So what do you do for fun in Kigali?
singing. I like sing.
Singing?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not good singer.
As long as you like to do it, that's all that matters.
Yes.
I can see you have some good news coming in about a month.
Yes.
What is the good news?
I will have my baby,
Yes.
firstborn.
Are you excited?
Very excited and expectant.
Do you know if your firstborn is a girl or a boy yet?
Yes, I knew it. I can call it a guess. Because by then you're not yet sure.
Yeah.
But my guess, according to ultrasound, my guess was that one that ultrasound told me.
And do you want more children, or are you waiting to see how this goes?
Yes.
And do you have a name for your son?
Yeah, I have it. It's called Gavli, which means God is my strength.
It's a beautiful name.
Are we trying? Oh.
It's art. It's how you see it, right? It's a masterpiece.
Wow, this is
You can
very
sell it
cool.
for a lot of money. In case you want to stop poultry farming,
I can
become
paint.
a painter. An artist. Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Are you proud of your masterpiece?
I'm very proud.
So it's been so amazing getting to know you.
Thank you so much.
If you have one piece of advice that you have for young Africans watching this, it might be somebody who is even interested in going into agriculture. What is the one piece of advice you would tell them?
Please don't fear, don't think that it needs much to start something. You can start small. With time, it will be bigger than something else. Yeah.
Our paintings left a lot to be desired, but I knew just the person to go to who might have a few professional tips for me.
Good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having us. When did you start making art pieces, first and foremost?
Yeah, well, I just started doing art in 2002 after my mom passed away.
Sorry.
And since then, I realized that Rwanda, we need a creative community or creative centers. And that didn't grow up until late 2000s, where we started setting up studios, galleries. And now this is an art studio, art residence where I host artists, chefs, musicians, painters. But this is where I also create my work.
And your pieces, what is it that you want people who interact with your pieces to learn about you and to learn about Kigali? What do you want them to connect with?
I want people to know that before the world, everything was creativity. So even God started by creating. And the more you focus on any way of doing things, creativity is not only painting, it's about how you do things. So that's what I want people to know. Okay, so this piece caught my attention as soon as I walked in. I can't put a finger on why, but I kind of just like get very energized by looking at it. This is actually from my dad's church. I used to see it in the church. When he got retired, he came over into our garage. And then it represented for me that endurance. And then I see it connects back the bad music that we basically have in Africa. You know, when you hear Africa, you hear all these bad things, mainly inspired by the story of how Africa, Rwanda, rebuilding itself in a very good, positive way. So that's what it is.
Okay, so where are we headed to now?
We're going to choose Kigali.
Okay, choose Kigali. And this is what exactly?
This is the Moranga Art Residence.
Okay, but what is choose Kigali?
Let's go find out. So you basically, where we were at where we create.
Okay.
And now this is one of its kind unique galleries.
Okay.
On the continent of Africa.
Okay.
And it's called Choose Kigali. No, it's the capability to have everybody walking into this space and say, wow. You know? We're very famous for having hosted the King Charles before he was a king, and he named this place Terracotta House. So, and you know, just the local support, the community, the government support, keeping showing around and showing people around here. Mainly famous for bringing international, cutting-edge, professional chefs, artists, creatives in this space, creating and. They can go anywhere else, but they start here.
So what I really love about visual arts is how it just transfers energy to you, because I'm feeling super inspired by all of Emmanuel's artwork. What I truly appreciate is that he's using art to not only give back, but to keep Rwanda's story alive. Sheila, Phiona, and Emmanuel are proof of how young people are literally shaping Rwanda, which strengthens my belief that the youth are at the forefront of strengthening Africa's new narrative. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned to find out where we're headed to next. Hello.
Hello, I'm Emmanuel. Nice meeting you.
Adele, nice to meet you.
Are you the musician?
I cannot sing.
I wish. I could not sing to save my life.
If you're the one, I like your music. But if you're not...
I'll take her credit, but it's not me.
Okay, that's wonderful. Good to see you.
Full on studio.
So you are Adele. Let's see what we can do here. With these equipments, you can basically create almost anything.
Yeah.
But we are boys, so we have a good time.
I knew it.